Hello and welcome to Arnie's Short Stories. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Ghostly Guardian of Calbourne Mill. The Isle of Wight had many ghost stories, but none so chilling as that of Calbourne Mill. Built centuries ago, its creaking water wheel had long since stilled, and the wooden beams sagged with age. Some claimed the place was cursed. Others whispered of a spectral figure who kept watch in the dead of night, eyes glowing like embers through the gloom. Holly Arnold had never been one for superstition. A freelance journalist with a taste for the macabre, she had spent years chasing local legends, exposing them for what they were: myths, misunderstandings, or outright hoaxes. When she heard whispers of a ghostly guardian haunting the mill, she was eager to investigate. The road to Calbourne was winding and desolate, the trees arching overhead like skeletal fingers reaching for the sky. The mill sat hunched beside the river, its reflection distorted in the water's sluggish current. The air smelled of damp wood and something faintly metallic. Holly adjusted her camera strap and stepped inside. The moment she crossed the threshold, a chill wrapped around her, sinking into her bones. Dust coated every surface, motes dancing in the beam of her flashlight. The remnants of old sacks and rusted tools lay abandoned, relics of a time long past. As she took a cautious step forward, a whisper called through the rafters, indistinct yet undeniably human. Holly froze. "Hello," she called, her voice swallowed by the silence. The shadows stretched unnaturally, shifting against the grain of her light. A flicker of movement just at the edge of her vision. She turned sharply, and the breath caught in her throat. A figure loomed in the dimness, tall and gaunt, its face obscured beneath the hood of a tattered cloak. The air thickened with the scent of damp earth and something older, something rotten. "You should not be here," the voice rasped, hollow as the wind through dead trees. Holly swallowed hard but steadied her voice. "Who are you?" "A guardian," it whispered. "And to this place, bound by death." The shadows around it pulsed, writhing like living things. Holly stepped back, the old wood groaning beneath her weight. "Bound by what?" A sudden gust slammed the door shut, plunging the mill into deeper darkness. The figure advanced, its skeletal hand lifting, pointing beyond her. "By betrayal, by blood." A jolt of ice shot through her veins. She had read about the old miller how, centuries ago, his apprentice had murdered him in cold blood, seeking to claim the mill as his own. The villagers had exacted their revenge, binding the apprentice's spirit to the very place of his crime. Forever. "You are the apprentice," she whispered, realization settling like a weight in her stomach. The figure shuddered, its face flickering into view a hollow skull, its sockets burning with anguish. "I was a fool. Now I guard what I stole, and none shall take it from me." The air crackled with energy, the walls trembling. Holly turned to flee, but the shadows lunged, coiling around her like grasping fingers. A scream built in her throat, but before it could escape, the darkness swallowed her whole. Moments stretched into eternity. Holly's head spun as she felt herself being pulled deeper into the abyss, the whispers growing louder, more insistent. She struggled against the unseen force, her breaths ragged, her fingers clawing at the air. Somewhere in the suffocating blackness, she saw the faintest glimmer of light her way out. Summoning every ounce of willpower, she lunged toward it. The mill shuddered. A guttural wail tore through the space as unseen hands tried to pull her back. Holly burst through the threshold, landing hard on the damp earth outside. She gasped, her vision swimming, the mill looming behind her like a living thing. For a moment silence stretched. Then, from within, a single, anguished cry echoed through the night. She scrambled to her feet, adrenaline pushing her forward as she sprinted toward her car. The night felt heavier now, thick with the weight of something watching. As she drove away, she dared one last glance in the rearview mirror. The mill stood quiet, its windows dark except for one high in the rafters, where a pair of ember-like eyes burned through the shadows. Days later, her camera was found near the riverbank, its memory card filled with images of something impossible, shadowed figures lurking just beyond sight, a face frozen in an eternal scream. Where Holly Arnold was never seen again. Weeks passed and rumors swirled. Some said she had merely fled, that fear had driven her into hiding. Others whispered that she had become part of the mill's legend, another lost soul bound to its cursed foundations. One stormy night, a group of teenagers dared each other to enter Calbourne Mill. Laughing, they stepped inside, their flashlights flickering in the damp air. As the door creaked shut behind them, a sudden gust of wind swept through the mill, extinguishing all light. And in the darkness, a voice rasped, "You should not be here." Their screams shattered the night, swallowed by the silence that followed. And the ghostly guardian of Calbourne Mill remained, waiting for the next intruder who dared to trespass. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope you have had or have a great day.